You work hard, you try to save, but somehow, at the end of every single month, you look at your bank account and wonder, where did it all go? If you feel like you're stuck in a financial hamster wheel, I need you to hear this. It's probably not your math skills that are keeping you broke. It's your psychology. Psychologists have found that what we often think of as low intelligence doesn't actually show up on a test score. It shows up in our tiny, invisible daily habits. Today, we are breaking down 5 everyday habits that are quietly draining your wallet and how you can rewire your brain to finally build the wealth you deserve. Let's dive in. Habit number 1 is giving in to instant gratification. Why wait to save up for something when you can just put it on a credit card today, right? Psychology shows that our modern world of constant, instant rewards actually trains our brains to avoid effort and completely kills our patience. It goes all the way back to the famous marshmallow test. Children who couldn't delay their gratification ended up struggling much more with money and life when they grew up. When you buy something you can't afford just to feel good for 5 minutes, you are stealing from your future self. Smart money management means learning to tolerate a little bit of short-term discomfort so you can experience massive long-term gain. Have you ever paid off a credit card only to max it out again 6 months later? This brings us to habit number 2, repeating the same financial errors. Psychologists link this to something called weak pattern recognition. People with this habit experience life as just a series of random events instead of predictable outcomes. They genuinely struggle to connect the dots between the small choices they make today and the empty bank account they have tomorrow. If you don't pause to reflect on why you are going into debt, you will never break the loop. Wealth requires you to look at your mistakes, learn the lesson, and change the pattern. Habit number 3 is letting trends dictate your spending. Every single week there is a new must-have item. Psychology tells us that humans naturally want to copy others because it makes us feel safe and part of the group. It's called herd mentality. But if your personality and your budget shifts with every single trend you see online, that isn't self-expression, it's emptiness. Truly intelligent people stop and ask themselves, do I actually even want this? Before they hand over their cash. Stop buying things just to impress people you don't even know. Habit number 4 is what psychologists call magical thinking. This is when you live your life hoping that luck will just magically fix your finances. Maybe you think a sudden windfall will save you, or you rely on superstitions instead of making a budget. When you do this, you are outsourcing your logic to luck. Real financial intelligence means pausing and looking at the actual evidence. A rich life isn't built on a lucky break, it's built on a boring, consistent plan. Don't wait to be rescued. Rescue yourself. And finally, habit number 5. This is the hardest one to hear, but the most important to change. Blaming external forces for everything. It's always the economy, your boss, the system, or bad luck. Psychologists call this having an external locus of control. Here is the emotional truth. Blaming the outside world does a fantastic job of protecting your ego, but it absolutely destroys your progress. If you never admit your own role in your financial situation, you can never improve it. Taking responsibility might feel scary, but it is actually the most empowering thing you can do. The moment you say, I am in control of my money, your entire life changes. Listen, low intelligence isn't about the grades you got in school. It's about the invisible habits you repeat every single day. If you keep the habits we just talked about, your brain will stay stuck. But if you break them, you will watch your confidence, your thinking, and your bank account grow. You have the power to rewire your mindset today. If this video hit home for you, hit that subscribe button. We don't just talk about money here, we break down the brutal truths of human psychology so you can actually build a better life. Leave a comment below, which of these 5 habits are you leaving behind today? I'll see you in the next one.